phone number.
Okay. I'm ready.
Yeah. So
This is
the
for
one I got here
YouTube?
is 65.
This is for YouTube?
Yeah, this is actually the number that I
Wow.
got.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised you actually found a number. That's impressive. So, okay. Number
I'm
for...
actually searching also. So,
Okay.
the one I have
Well, I've been
is
searching for
650.
every year since I've been on YouTube, and all I can find are closed loop systems where YouTube users talk about YouTube, but YouTube I've never been able to actually get in touch with YouTube ever, and I couldn't find any kind of two-way communication or anything. So I pretty much gave up.
Oh.
Because I've been experiencing
But hopefully this one
censorship.
will help.
I've been experiencing censorship and what I would term electronic harassment through YouTube. So,
Oh.
but if you're able to come up with a number, I'll give it a try. What is the number?
So actually right now I have here, let me just check that. Let me verify it. It's 650 and then 253 and then 0000. So 4 zeros at the end.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. So I hope you could actually contact them as well so
Yeah,
that
me
it means
too.
you could able to have your, do you have like a YouTube channel?
Yes, and I would love to post
Wow.
good videos, but for the most part, I post videos on censorship because that's the only relative point. If YouTube is censored, what's the point of taking part in it? So, in terms of the amount of time I spend on YouTube, I only post censorship videos until they stop censoring. I mean, to me, that's if there's an important issue, it's the fact that YouTube is censored, and until they stop censoring, well, there's nothing worth posting as far as I am concerned.
Oh, that's really kind of sad that you're having this issue because right now,
It's
to be honest,
been
Rini,
for
I
years
really
and
love
years and
YouTube.
years, and I had the same experience, well, a similar but different experience on Facebook. Facebook not only censored, but they also had a lot of what I would term control of media. So they basically on my now it may have changed since I left, and they actually took me off because they thought that I was a fake account, but I was not a fake account. So they deleted, they barred me from accessing YouTube. Of course, they stole all my material that I had posted, and I wasn't allowed to delete it, nor was there any confirmation of being able to delete it. So they stole all my material that I posted, my intellectual property, everything, my contacts, my friends list, my photos, everything. And so that happened. I had used YouTube for multiple years. I guess they were potentially offended because, you can post a YouTube URL, a Facebook URL that's personalized, and I put Facebook is evil. And I figured I'd get away with that because it doesn't say Facebook is evil. It just says Facebook, B-O-K, is evil. So I was hoping that they would respect that. And of course, I don't know if they did or they didn't, but they did think I was a fake account. So they came in and blocked me from using Facebook, and I never could re-access it. But I was ready to leave anyway, so I just never came back, because when you get on Facebook, the defaults are all set to lack of privacy. And then they have the nerve to question me about my friends. Do you know this person? They show a picture of somebody and they say, do you know this person? All these private details that they should not have the right to ask anybody. And the other thing that's frustrating about Facebook was relative to just stupid people, whether they're bots or just dumb people that come on and ask stupid questions, probing questions, trying to, what I felt was gossip and framework. What were you doing? The dumb questions where there's a sense of trying to set the user up for an interrogation is what it felt like, relative to whatever. Let me use one example, okay? Some guy I didn't know wrote me in an email on YouTube, "Hey dude, where's the weed?" I blocked him immediately because I don't want that kind of crap, and I don't want that kind of crap in my chat feed, and I don't want that kind of crap on my email, and I don't, other than that, I got a email from somebody saying that they were the IRS in my Facebook email, and that they were going to delete my account because I didn't exist. I'm a fake person, and that they would take away my disability money if I didn't, I don't know, call them up or give them money or something creepy like that. And what's crazy is somebody actually did delete my account, or blocked me from it. Whether they deleted it or not is another question, because I couldn't delete it. They wouldn't let me. I couldn't access my account. And the list of what I'm terming electronic harassment goes on and on and on since right around the 2016 election on. I've seen evidence of stolen elections, that's for sure. Infiltration of the Green Party, which I was elected a delegate. In 2016, we had a Buncombe County Green Party here in Asheville, North Carolina, that was disbanded against my vote. And then I collected 5,000 signatures for ballot access. Finally, we got ballot access. And then the people who were shown to me as the representatives of the Green Party completely went against the 10 key values of the Green Party. The Green Party always says, we're standing with poor people's campaign. And, they criticize the Republicans and Democrats as, not representing the people. You think you have a voice at the table? You don't. They don't let you have a voice at the table, but they sure do let lobbyists in there. But, your voice is irrelevant. And I agreed with that. So that's one of the reasons I was with the Green Party. But then the Green Party did the same thing in regards to changing its bylaws. As soon as they got ballot access, they changed the bylaws. In the beginning, before we had ballot access, specifically in North Carolina, we were allowed to, if we were low income, we were allowed to get a waiver to pay dues. Now, after we got established as a political party in North Carolina, and I collected over 5,000 signatures. The Green Party itself in North Carolina collected about 10,000 signatures. So frankly, I collected about half the signatures, and I've been working for them since 91. And then they disbanded the Buncombe County Green Party, and then the Western North Carolina Green Party pops up, and the people that are representing the Western North Carolina Green Party, as well as the Raleigh, North Carolina Greens, changed the bylaws stating that you must pay obligatory dues. Otherwise, you cannot have a voice at the table. Otherwise, you're not allowed to be a Green Party member. And I voted against that, and they disregarded my vote, and they disregarded my complaints. At least they listened. But they said, people need to have, if they can't afford it, they need to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. Absolutely not a Green Party statement. But these were the statements, kind of things, the information I was getting from the representatives. And I complained, and I said, "What? You have the nerve to stand as a representative for the Poor People's Campaign, or as an advocate for the Poor People's Campaign? And if somebody can't afford the dues, they're not allowed to be a Green Party member? That is insane. It's absolutely against the 10 key values of the Green Party and against all green values that I've ever worked with. And they would not listen. And so I felt the only vote I had left was to quit. Longtime devoted member of the Green Party, elected a Green Party delegate, had an interview with Roseanne Barr, met with Jill Stein numerous times, talked to presidential candidates Cat Swift, Kent Mesplay, Cynthia McKinney, et cetera, et cetera. And here they are completely going against green values, and my voice wouldn't even, I could afford it. It wasn't the money. I could afford to pay the dues, but I quit because it's it's fundamentally wrong. It's wrong for them to say they stand with poor people, and yet it's still a pay-to-play system with the Green Party. It's wrong for them to criticize the Republicans and Democrats, but it's still a pay-to-play system with the Green Party. And the only emails I ever get from them are asking for money. Greedy Greens. It's ridiculous. Or, if you want to be a member of the Green Party, you have to pay your dues. I paid my dues. I've been working for the Green Party since 1991 as a volunteer for free. And I collected 5,000 signatures. And they have the nerve I quit. And that was the only way I could express my disdain with the situation. And they're one of the best. Frankly, the Green Party is one of the best political parties. So I think the whole system is completely corrupt. And I would go so far as to say it's a Nazi takeover.
Oh, I see. But you know what, Journey?
The systems are broke on every level. That's why I exercise my right to direct democracy with you. So anyway, thank you for listening.